Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hey, hello farmers, and welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. It is 5 o'clock in the evening. We are in our cotton harvester, the case Module Express. And he's going to express this way to getting us some money. Probably not before midnight because, well, we'll see how it goes here. But let's get them all lined up. And yeah, we're setting him off on a worker because today, or this evening, you go ahead, dude. You got a couple fields to go. It'll take him a while. He can do his thing. Like I said, I plan on merging these two cotton fields together now, and we'll have this field over here. I might make this cotton field here extend more to the left, because we got plenty of room in between the fields. And that field over there, it might be another cotton field, and it could be a sugar beet field, or excuse me, we're in the Pacific Northwest, potato field. That's what it should be. Any hoozles. We need. There's that word, any hoozles again. I'm coming up here. I'm going to hop on this guy, and we're going to drive on down. And yeah, I'm going to drive with a header just like this. Why not? We'll risk it. Not much traffic up here anyways. And we're going to get this guy working on harvesting some of the wheat. We got 4 fields. I had to think about that for a second. 4 fields of wheat because, yeah, we're going to be putting down some chicken. Well, I don't want to call them chicken pens. I just downloaded the mod just before I came on here, so I didn't even place it to test it. But what's there to test? You just roll the dice and go with it, right? Isn't that how you do mods? You just download them from suspicious websites. Well, this website I download from is not really that suspicious, but I don't know if there's any errors with it, how it looks. I don't know. Let's not damage the header going down through here. Sweet. Got through. Yeah, one thing I do like about the roads here, if any traffic does come along, I can always pull over to the side a little bit and knock down some speed signs as well. We'll try to avoid those as we go along here. So we're going to get this guy in a worker, and I'm actually... Alright, I thought it worked today when I came back and I was going to record this episode. I'm not going to do straw. And now here I am. And I'm thinking to myself, like I said in yesterday's episode, I can't let straw just go to waste. So yeah, we'll just have, you know, I'll have to spend the time and pick up all the straw and sell it. I can't help myself. I just can't. Alright, so is the straw swath on? It's going to be off. Yeah, it's off. And we go like that. Turn it on here. Get it somewhat lined up. Let's get the straw in the field though. Can we do that? There we go. And off to work you go. Hi-ho, off to work you go. The New Holland, we got an empty trailer, do we not? We do. And I just remembered, yeah, the other T8 is not here yet. I keep forgetting to copy the file from that map to this map. But anyways, it's on transit here. That's what we're kind of waiting for. Yeah, it's not... In 17, it was easier to transfer vehicles from one map to another if you want to keep the same vehicle and the same information from it. Yeah, in 19, it's a little bit different and more detailed. So I'll have to make sure I get it in right, because if I put it in the detail in wrong, yeah, it's going to just screw up all the vehicles, and the map could crash and all that, I would believe. We don't want that to happen, so I got to test it out, and it's the middle of the week and I don't have time to test it out. So here we are. But the T8 should be here shortly. I'll try to get some time here to transfer it over. Now I'm hoping that the new chicken pens, I can fill up with this. The other chicken one, we're still going to have to use a trap door, which this does not have. And I want to come down here to do a header, but... Where I head Lynn. He's not doing bad, so we'll just let him go. We'll just let him go. So, first things first, because I do want to pay off this loan quite a bit before midnight, so we got to buy everything today. So let's go right in here. The first thing we're going to buy is the auto load equipment. It is 58, well, I think it's going to be 58 because I don't want Stainer tires on there. I want the wide tires. Ooh, balloon tires. So standard tires are 0. Wide tires are 600, but balloon tires are 0. Sure, why not? Oh, wait. Oh, well. I can change the rim. I didn't say I could change the rim color. Is it extra to change the rim color? No, it's not. I can change that anywhere. But we already bought the trailer. Did we not? Helper B nearly has a full tank. Are you almost full, dude? Wow, that was quick. Wrong button. All right, so the other thing we're going to need... can I hit the button that many times? Is that under miscellaneous? I do believe it is. Where are my... Oh, wait, no. This is wrong. It's under pallets. There you go. Now you're learning. It's my first day playing Farming Simulator 19. How y'all doing? Reusable egg pallets. Yes, we want the reusable ones. Because I don't want to keep going back. And we want the capacity to be as large. I still don't understand why it's not 96, but I think it's the way how much the boxes hold. Yeah, so we want to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now I'm just going to buy 4. Because I do not know how big these pens actually are. And I was happy to see the price. That's why I didn't know what the price was until I loaded in the game. I checked when I loaded in. Free range chickens, $4,000, and it holds 5. Am I clicking on the right one? No, it's not. It holds 400. I'm like, that's not right. It doesn't hold 5. I thought it only held 400. Yeah, it only holds 400. Well, I shouldn't say only. That's still quite a bit. So it's only $4,000 per coop because basically you're just paying for like a little shed here and a water trough and a feed trough. So the question is, how big is this thing? Okay, it's not overly big. I do not know how this is going to transform the field here. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, maybe $4,000 for the chicken coop place, but if you look at the cost, it's $22,000 because of the way the land is. And I really don't, I mean, do I want the... Stop moving. Thank you. How about if we go... No, that rotates. Because we own the fields over here. Now, this is where the sheep used to be. Do I want all the chickens to be in different areas? Well, it definitely is a lot cheaper to place over here. Now, the question is... No, because the water trough is going to be there. I got to leave room... I mean, I really should put them over there next to the other ones. Well, it's 17 grand for there. Unless I go where the sheep pasture... Yeah, it's still going to be just as expensive over here. Ah, the heck with it. Let's put it back over here where all the other animals are. And my combine is full. He made it that far, huh? I'll be with you shortly, sir. Until I can figure out what... yeah. Peanut with his plans. We never have plans. We just do. This is gonna look terrible. All right. New plan. Let's come into settings. Turn autosave off. Save your game. Exit back out. All right. Let's try this again. How bad can this look? I think it's going to look terrible. I think it's going to look absolutely terrible. Sure. Oh, yeah, and it went. Look what it did to the road. That was not what I had planned. I don't mind this a little bit back here, and I can make this kind of even here. Do I really care about the road that much? It's not that... Okay. Okay. All right. You know what? I think that's just too much for me. Time to reload the game. Let me fiddle with placing these down because this could take me a while to get it the way I want it to look, and we'll figure it all out then. Okay, ladies and gents, this is what we ended up with. I have no idea how much it cost us to really... I had to flatten the area to make it come out even. we can do a little bit more work around here later. I don't mind the back end being kind of like that. But around the field here, I'm going to need to probably smooth this out or make a rock ledge or something like that doing landscaping. But we got our two chicken, I don't want to say coops, but free-range chickens put down. See how it goes. We can do some more landscaping, smoothing it out, but the road looks much better. And that is all set to go. I got a cotton harvester back to harvesting, and I almost forgot about this guy down here. I had to go and refill him with fertilizer. Yeah, he needs to finish up this field, and I need to get him on this field here, and we can see our cotton harvester is going to town. So right now, what I'm looking at here is we can visit the chicken coop here. No fence, free-range chickens, that's what they're for. So this right here, I was double checking. This is where the egg boxes will spawn. So I'm thinking, can I fit 6 in each? So we'll make sure we come up with 12, at least 12 pallets for the 6 for each chicken free range area. This is where you feed them, but the question is, I just thought of something here. I need to get down on the ground here. The question I have is, oh, this must be the box to buy them? There we go. So here we go. I'm not going to buy them yet because we'll get like chicken eggs spawning in here. I got to wait until I get some pallets going. Speaking of getting things going, yes, the Fendt tractor is done down there. But what we're going to do is I need to get our matcher going back up and get him to harvesting the wheat here. I'm in no rush to harvest all the wheat this evening. I just want to get enough to feed our chickens. Now, like I said, I'm probably just going to buy like 33 of each chicken. You know what? I'm just going to buy. And the heck with trying to mix them up. I'm just going to buy all of one kind of chicken. I mean the same color. they're all chickens. Let's go ahead and back up here. Should be good enough. We'll unload this guy, then we'll go down there and take care of a Fendt. And then we'll have to grab our truck and now our flatbed trailer and make sure I come up. Let's see, I said 6 each, so maybe I'll 6 each, that's 12. So maybe I'll buy 18 pallets. That gives me 3 extra for each free-range chicken area. Now, of course, it will take them a while to make egg. Well, they'll start making eggs right away, but there's not going to be that many chickens in there. So we haven't really spent that much money. So I'll have to see how much I want to pay off. I don't know if I'll sell any wool today. Not wool. Cotton. That's cotton. Let's go ahead and back this guy up and get this guy back on his work. Actually, you know what? Pipe in. Let me harvest a little bit myself. And when I get down here, I'll want to do a headland down here to give our harvester a little bit more room to work around. I got to remember to get that Fendt tractor over to the other field because I want those 3 fields down the lower plateau on the east side of the river. I want them all in the same cycle. If I wait until tomorrow to plant the other field, then I'll have all the canola fields kind of out of sync, and I don't really want that. And harvest that up. Spit out a little bit of straw there, if any. So we're spending money to make money. Now, probably will still use the front loader, the pallet forks, to move the pallets around. But if I'm coming up here to grab like 8 pallets to bring down to the market, and I got to pick up that many pallets, yeah, I'm probably going to use the auto loader. Probably will. And I also got to keep in mind now, I also have worker fees to pay our horse helper, our horse trainer, because we're now using the horse helper on this map as well. I did see, as I'm recording today on the mod hub, there was a new hay slash straw storage area put on the mod hub, and I just haven't had time to take a quick look at it. Of course, I thought the one I got was pretty good. But like I said before, it is a good mod, just that I'm kind of getting screwed when it takes out the bales. You should be good there. Go on ahead. And now we'll come on down here. Let's see, where do I need my trailer next? I really don't know, but we'll bring it with us. I should need it on this side of the map because it's all cotton, and I'll need it for potatoes though. But I don't know if I'm going to be putting potatoes in right away. So we'll drop this off in the fields on the other side of the river. We'll head pick up our flatbed, and then we'll load up some of our egg pallets, bring them on up, and then I'll unload them, but then I'll probably have to use the pallet forks on the Valtra to go ahead and get them in place. Nice left-hand turn there, fella. Or lady, whatever. Oh yeah, I gotta get my Fendt tractor over here as well. And oh yeah, I also got the contract in field 33. Before I forget, because as we all know, I probably will. Yeah, and I had to, if you remember, I put the seed drill on a worker for this field, and I thought I could get through without needing more fertilizer, and I was wrong. I just had to fill it up. I noticed when I was doing the eggs, I'm like, oh wait a minute, I forgot about the Fendt tractor. Alright, so he's off and going. Oh good, the truck is still running, don't have to restart it. Alright. Let's go grab our new trailer. Helper J, sorry. So someplace we really don't visit much anymore is a store because, well, we bought everything we had or needed. So I don't know how many pallets this thing can hold. So maybe I'll just buy enough pallets to fill up the trailer, and that way we'll just have them. They're not that expensive. I think it's already, when you buy the trailer set on pallets, it is. So let's go ahead and buy, see, I got 4. Let me just buy 8 more and see how this comes out. Alright, so we have our egg pallets. I did buy all egg pallets, right? I did that problem once before where I accidentally ordered some wool. And I'm also checking to make sure they all are, say, 9,600 liters. Which I think it does. Actually, if I just gotta check the liters, because if it says 9,600, it's definitely the egg pallets. Alright, so I ended up buying 20 of them. I know at first it said 18, but for $100, yeah, we'll just go ahead and buy 20. Might as well buy the 2 extra to fill up the trailer as much as we can. And we'll just pull out. I'm not checking for traffic. I mean, I kind of check for traffic. I also did turn the autosave back on in 10 minutes, so the game should be saved by now. Hopefully. Yeah, when I put down the first chicken area, I was like, then I put down the second one next to it. I'm like, oh, it's good. It should level it right out. So when you put down a placeable, it pretty much, I guess it starts at the highest point and then raises the ground. It doesn't start at the lowest point and flatten the higher end. At least it didn't for me. But I think there have been other times where I placed it and it started at the lower end and cut into the ground. So I don't know how the game calculates which way it's going to do it. I haven't done a study to figure that out, but yeah, so they weren't, the chicken areas were not even at all. So I'm like, okay, exit the game and try this again. And I said, well, this time I'll flatten it. I said, what's the difference if I flatten it? Because I'm paying for it anyways. So yeah, it didn't cost us that much. So right now I'm thinking for the way our money situation is, if I pay off $5.5 million, that will leave us with 300 grand. And of course, obviously we're going to lose 130 grand overnight. Did I just say obviously again? Yep. Oh, don't drive there. That's a big drop off. You don't want to be doing that. The good thing is I can just drive like anywhere in here. Let's see. How do we want to do this here? Can I drive? Well, I can drive over those, I guess. I was like, are those really there or not? So I didn't know. I do believe I have to unload. There we go. They're unloaded. Let's turn off the truck. Yeah, we're multitasking. How is our harvester doing? He's doing just fine. Seems like every time I put these on workers, I swear that the combine always gets full with the pipe on the wrong side. Okay, fire the worker. Or just tell him to get out for a minute. Basically is what I'm doing. And when our Fent gets done, which should be, before the evening hours, I want him to get this done before I sleep for the night. Then we'll put him on field 33. Oh, speaking of contracts, I haven't checked. Field 34, cultivate for $2,000, not really worth it. Harvest, field 35. Thank you. Thank you. So we'll get paid $31,000 for harvesting it, and plus we get all the extra canola. I think it's canola. Accept contract. It is canola, right? Yeah, because we're planting canola, so I could either sell it or I could feed it to the piggies. I mean, the pigs are doing not too bad, but I'm not going to get that much where I'm going to top them off. So we'll feed the pigs, kind of top them off any extra, which I don't think there will be, we'll put into storage. Meanwhile, this guy's done. Alright, you should be good to go. And now I will need to grab my Voltra, and I do not know where that tractor is at all. Where did I leave the Voltra? Is it here? Hey, it's already here. I should not need the weight, but, it's a Voltra. Or I should say it has nothing to do because it's a Voltra. It is a light tractor. Or small tractor, whatever they call it. Let's turn GPS off. Narrow tires should be fine because, they are just empty pallets after all. Oh, really? You accept it way out there? Can I drop that off, please? And as of right now, I did get the Satex side panel, but right now I don't have it on. I tried. There's nothing wrong with it, just that my desk is not suitable for everything. I did order a new desk today. Give me more space to put things. I just didn't have enough room for everything. Everything was just in the way. As I said, right now I'm working on a corner desk, which is not suitable really for gaming. When you start having that many extra controls. How about if I just lift you straight up? Now, in real life, you can move these, but, well, I say you can. I moved pallets many times. And it's just, I would say aluminum mesh, maybe? Which is not, not heavy at all. So once you get them down on the ground, you should be able to slide them around. I always try to do it head on, but then I can't see. Yeah, see, I can't see that angle. I don't want to say I'm total rubbish on doing pallets. I don't think I'm that bad, but. Now, the question is, how big is this hitbox here? If I leave that pallet there, it's kind of in the zone, but is it going to register? I don't know. So I think we're just going to put 3 on each side. And honestly, once I get these down the ground, I'll probably just use the lift anything mod, and we'll line them up so they look good. I don't want to sit here and fiddle for an hour with the pallet forks. Like I said, in real life, you probably should be able to move these around. Nope, don't turn until you get to it. There you go. Oh yeah, now it's getting messy because I pulled the truck up too far, so now I'm trying to get pallets off that are in the way. Can I be a little sneaky here and do it like this? So I think in one free range we'll put probably some brown chickens, and the other one we'll put some black chickens, and we'll have a rooster in each one. Just because we can. Yeah, this is looking horrible, and now that's down on the ground. Come over here. I did see you to where our harvester is full, and actually I'm thinking we probably could put maybe 4 in each, but I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. I mean 4 in each. I mean 4 in each row. But you knew that. So yeah, we're spending, you know, a little bit of money here today on the chickens, but let's face it, overall, in the long run, this is going to make us some cash. And, wait a minute, this guy is full, right? Yeah, so let's go ahead and empty out our harvester so he keeps on going. Oh, I got the speed down to ×1. When did I do that? Turn it to ×5. I'm like, boy, the time's not really going by as fast as I thought. I have no idea when I went down to ×1. Have no clue. I mean, it's going to help us out a little bit, though. I can get this harvest done. Alright, so what I am going to do is, first of all, turn that on load. I'll drive around. I am going to lift them off with lift anything mod and put them in over here. I did enough with the Voltra forklift pallet forks. It's going to take me long enough to load up all the chickens. Oh, wait. I got to unload it. Why? I'm not asking a question there. I'm saying the keyboard why. Okay, didn't unload, I don't think. Okay, workload is still on. That's why. And now why? Did you get it all? Did you understand that? Alright, so I didn't turn the work off, so I couldn't lift it off. The joys. Get in there. I don't know why I always got to make it like kind of lined up. I think it's my OCD will just drive me nuts if I don't. I didn't check on the cotton prices. I remember those from last episode. That was like what, 1,200 and climbing. But sometimes when you know, save the game and quit and then reload the game, the prices can kind of jumble a little bit. Did I go 3 or 4 deep over here? I already forgot. Oh, you know what I did? I was like, wait a minute. I did that. the trailer was too close, and I turned on the auto loader, and it sucked it in. All right. Live and learn. Yeah, I think I want to put 4 deep in on each side here. So all the pallets are now off our trailer. I think I'm going to be just parking the trailer up there because all of our pallets are up there. Probably for the bales, I probably will still use our auto baler that we already had. Now, when it comes time to sell the solids bales that we have sitting over there, I may use a trailer, but right now the trailer can stay up there. Well, I didn't line that up good at all, but when do I ever... So we're almost done, or our worker's almost done harvesting that first wheat field, and we're about ready to buy some chickens. But before we do, I want to get this guy all set up. Course generation. It is field 33. It's reading the right width. Always check. I know sometimes with GPS, not GPS, Courseplay, sorry. But Courseplay, it will tell you the width of your implement, but sometimes the only one I really seen that, well, I've had a problem with this, and I just remembered. Does it say offset? For some reason, it gives me an offset once in a while. Where's that option? I don't know. But the width I'm looking at right here is good. We are in field 33, which is okay. Set course. Escape. Now there's a couple of things I want to come into here. It says under settings. Where is it? Waiting time covers below. Fuel save option. See, with this, for some reason, with this Seadrill, it says tool offset 2.4 meters to the left. I don't know why it does that. We want that at 0. And that's why it was always seating funny, if I don't check that. But the other one I'm looking for, not from recording, where is it? Oh, right here. Fertilizer function of sewing machine. Deactivated. I do not want it to use fertilizer. Oh, this needs to be... No, wrong button. This needs to be barley. I think. Hold on, let me set it up for barley. I think he said barley. So fuel 33. Yes, barley. Alright. So we go in here. Drive course. I don't have access to this land. I should have. Are you... Yes, so it is sowing. So it should not be using fertilizer. Now, if Courseplay can do it, I'm trying to figure out why the base game won't let us turn off fertilizer. I don't know why you would, unless you spread a field of manure and then put down liquid slurry and don't want to use fertilizer in the machine. Wow, the combine's almost full again up on the northern plateau, which is fine. So this guy can go through the night. Whenever he gets done, he gets done. Hey, we're 2% done. Anyways, where are you, sir? No, he's already turning around. So he's at 80% full. More than likely, with wheat, he will be full halfway up or something. And I can't stop him now because, well, he's kind of in the field. So while he's doing that, we'll worry about him in a minute. Let's come up to the first chicken free range area. Alright, so we'll get the one rooster. $50 for the rooster, $15 for transportation fees. That makes sense. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 13,000, 26,000, and then 39,000. No, not 39,000, 3,900. Is that right? I have no idea. Let's see if I can figure this. I think it's 3,900. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Let's go ahead and confirm. And if I go into here. Oh, wait, did I already go past it? Yeah, so that's 60 chickens in that pen. That's what I was looking for, 60. Yeah, you guys have no food yet. We'll get to it. So those are the brown ones, and now we're going to put some black ones over here. I don't like the looks of the white ones at all. So same thing, 3,900, not 39,000. Jeez. So really, if you think about it, we haven't spent that much to get these chickens going. Then, of course, they'll reproduce by themselves, and then we'll have, 1,200 chickens. We just got to feed them in wheat and barley now and then. Confirm. There we go. And we got 2 Ronnie the Roosters. Ronnie is coming from Farmer's Dynasty. There he goes. Now, I don't want you having any other problems with the other rooster. Now, what I probably will do here not today, but we may put down some trees here to give them a little bit of shade that they can go into once in a while, because obviously 400 chickens will not fit in there, and maybe we'll grow a little bit more grass in here. We'll have to find a day to do some landscaping, but it won't be this evening. But before I forget, because I already did, let's empty out the combine and we'll finish harvesting this field ourselves. Oh, I'm not going to be able to fit. Yeah, well, I have to go feed the chickens. I do not have the space in this trailer to fit it all. And you were probably saying that when I was in the tractor just a few minutes ago and thinking, you don't have the room to empty them anyways. Just go feed the chickens when you go over there. So everything seems to be looking good. Let's hopefully that it takes the feed. Whoop, almost, yeah. See, I gotta do something with that ledge. All right, so this is not a well-laid plan here, because now, I mean, it's not too bad. I got to back in here. Helper A has completed their task. Oh, that's got to be the cotton harvester? I would hope. Okay, so it does detect that wheat can go in there. That's good. It's only 60 chickens, so they're not going to take too much food. And who parked the Vultra there? It's a little bumpy here, so I'll have to smooth it out in between here. There we go. That did not give me that much room to empty out the harvester. And that dog that just barked agreed. He's like, that's not enough room to go ahead and empty out that harvester. So we might as well just drive back to our silo. I got to smooth that out as well. And that does remind me, I got to put more manure and water into that orchard at some point. Like I said, we're only losing like $40 an hour off that orchard. It's going to take me forever to get my money back on that, but we will be here a while. Oh, nope, wrong side. Ooh, yeah, that's not what you want to do with your tractor. I don't know why, for some reason on this silo, I keep wanting to go to the other side to unload. Actually, I'm just trying to think. I might not be able to put the wheat in here. How much does this silo hold? I think I just got my answer, because... Alright, let's go storage. No, that's not what I need to do. I need to do this. Total capacity. So this must hold 200,000 total capacity. Of course, from other silos. Alright, so this extra wheat, I'm going to probably... well, the truck's up here. I don't have a trailer. Yeah, so I'm probably just going to grab some of this wheat that we have up here, and I'm going to have to go down and feed the pigs. I don't know why it hit me all of a sudden when I was dumping in there. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm so used to Alien Gym silos that hold 500,000 liters. you don't usually run into the problem of my silo's full. And it just hit me right then and there as I was unloading, like, oh crap, wait a minute, I don't know how much this silo holds. Alright, it's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Watch out for the T8. Missed the T8 just barely. So, was my worker the one that finished? Was the cotton module harvester? It was. And while we're in here, and that's unloading, 1344 and going up. So, I'm hoping that the price is still good in the morning. Because, yeah, we're going to let him harvest. And he'll finish that up in the morning. Because pretty soon here, we're just going to harvest this field here. I'm going to exit the game, pay off $5.5 million, which will leave us with the 317,000 or whatever we end up with. And of course, when we go to the night, we'll see how much we actually have to pay on the loan interest. We'll take a look to see what we were paying, and then see how much we pay after I pay off the $5.5 million. And then it'll be morning, and then we can finish off this wheat harvest. Let's see, we got a couple contracts that need to be finished. Obviously again. We're doing one right now, which is seeding field 33. And then I got to get my New Holland harvester. And is that still over on the west side, or did I drive that back finally? I don't remember. But that needs to go to field 35 and do that contract. That'll be $30,000 for doing that, plus the extra crop for the pigs. And maybe tomorrow in game we should have enough to sell our 168 pigs, I do believe. Yes, all this crop here, basically I'll just bring up the truck and trailer. We'll have to unload 90,000 liters and go feed the pigs. I guess I could sell some of the wheat, but I'd rather top off the pigs when I can. Since there's no rain in the forecast, I might leave this wheat right in the combine until it does that field tomorrow. Let's go ahead and turn off the beacons, turn off the header. Yeah, you know what? Might as well empty it, right? Might as well empty it so it's good to go in the morning. What was I thinking? I was thinking that what's going to suck is I'm going to exit the game. I got that course play going. So I'm going to reset that. I'm going to have to start it at the nearest waypoint. So if I don't do nearest waypoint, I'll start the whole field over again. Alright, so it's going to take a while for these chickens to register. That's the chicken stable with feed silo. Okay, so now it's down here. Okay, so we're going to get a chicken every 4¼ hours. So it should be the same down here, 4¼ hours. Oops, no, stop it. You're making everyone dizzy doing that. I know. I'm not doing it on purpose, though. So it'll take a while for some eggs to spawn. I think it usually takes like a day for some reason. Maybe the chicken's got to get used to what's going on here. Oh, it does show the feed. Interesting. It shows the feed in the feeders. Of course, I probably should have looked before I put the feed in. Well, there's no feed in that one. Or that one. Or that one. Why was there feed in that one? I have no idea. Not a clue. Yeah, I'm going to have to try to find some way to kind of like merge these together. I probably should put them closer together. That way it would look the same. But I think when we decorate it up in a couple days, when we get a chance, it'll be all fine. So now that the only one going is my course play worker, I'm going to make sure he's like in the middle of the field. I'm going to just get on my phone, log into my bank account, which I don't want you guys to see my password for paying off the loan. I got to bring the canola from field 35 up to here. All right. Yeah, time to go pay off $5.5 million. So this is going to look a little bit better. If we look here, we were paying just over $135,000 a night now in loan payments. So let me go ahead and take care of this, and I'll be right back. Well, it took so long that it's actually turning nighttime. Well, actually, it's just hit 7:30. I had to get a few things going. One of the things, get our Fent back on track, and that was pretty easy. Making sure he started on the same waypoint. And yeah, he is good to go. How's he doing on the contract anyways? 28% done. He's going to go through. But the main thing that you want to see is, yes, we are down to $317,000, but our loan is down to 42.5 ish. It's more like that, $42.6 million. Well, let's go over here, and I want to get this guy going. I mean, it's not like he's going to get too much done because we're getting pretty close to just heading off to bed. And do I not destroy crop? Do I got crop destruction on? Because he didn't. Does the cotton module destroy crops or crop destruction off? Okay, okay. I kind of forgot that was off. If I'd known that, I would have unloaded the... If I was being that lazy, I just would have unloaded the harvester by driving into the crops. I thought it was still on. Nope. It's like I never used the steering wheel before. There we go. So let's see. We are at like 14,000. So there should be a module. Yeah, I see the module in the field. All right, so we're all good to go there. Like I said, we're going to let this guy go. It's going to take him a while to harvest this. I think it takes him a good half hour in real time to harvest it. He is kind of slow. If you look at the repair, he could use some repair because I think he should harvest at 12 or 14 miles an hour, which is quite a difference. But we do have a 40,000 liter cotton module sitting right there. I'm still stuck on the old cotton module that we used to use that had a quote-unquote ghost 10-foot header. Not 10 foot, 10 meter header. And that one used to hold 100,000 liters. Since I reload the game, what does the price look on the cotton? $13.57. All right. And I'm sure if I come up here, where am I going here? Here we go. We'll look in a while, but I got a funny feeling we may not get even any eggs overnight. We'll have to see how that goes. But what we're all here to see is me keep hitting onto this map. Let's go down here to the house. Our beautiful house with a beautiful pool. I'm stuck on the lamppost. I'm not going inside. I kind of got to go inside to sleep. But what we want to see, and I think I just showed you, and I can't remember if I did or didn't, but we were paying $135,000 at midnight for loan interest. So let's come on in here. I think tonight we'll actually go upstairs and sleep. But when I do sleep, I'm stuck on the stairs. No, that's my office. This is my bedroom. Now the sleep button is actually downstairs, but you're in range of it, so you just got to come in here, press R. It's 8, so I want to sleep 10 hours. No need to get up too early. All right, so midnight comes. Well, it's on 120,000. Animal upkeep 3,000. That is for the horses. Yeah. So there we go. 200. Yeah. Wait. Bunker silo is done for many. I forgot about the orchard. Not that big of a deal. But it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning, so it's still going to be kind of dark out. Shut the door. In real life, I would come out here with a cup of coffee and just sit and relax in the morning, watch the sun come up, listen to the water splashing. But no time for that. Make sure our workers are still going. Yeah, he's still going. He's still going. And so the wool stopped at $13.86. That is not that bad of a price. We might go ahead and sell it. How are we doing at the barn? Well, the barn went up to 173. Still not selling it. Not going to do it. Just not going to do it. Money-wise, what do we drop down to? Not that bad. So, yeah, 192,000. I can go another day on that money. Another evening. But let's hop on up here to the chicken pens. How you guys doing? Looks like you guys made it all through the night. And, oops, they started to make some eggs. They made 60 liters. I am curious because we fed them at the same time, pretty much. 60.6 liters of eggs. And, oops, it's this first pallet here. 60.6 liters of eggs. Okay. It seemed like on Mercury Farms, I mean, the pens seemed to be the same, but it seemed like one chicken pen would make more than the other at times. And these pens, yes, they do create a mess. They do get messy. So I'll have more to clean out here. Yeah, our sheep area is spawning in its own pallets. So, yeah, this is going to be quite a... Actually, what is Wool going for? 620 at the garden center. That's not bad either. Yeah, so we'll see how that all goes in the next episode. I mean, if we need the cash, I guess I could sell some wool. But yes, a lot of you will be happy that I think last episode hasn't even gone. Wait, what day is no, the last episode hasn't even gone live yet because I do believe I asked in last episode, do you guys want more chickens? What do you guys think? And so before I let you guys even reply or even see the video, you know, I'm the farm owner. I made the decision for you. We will kind of do some landscaping over here because obviously this does not look right the way it is. Do a little bit smoothing out. I do have a floating tree here, but I can raise the land up a little bit and bury that and make it just look a little bit better throughout here because it looks a little terrible. We'll put some more grass down, but we'll put like a rock cliff in here. Yeah, you can't really smooth this area out. It doesn't look too bad. So I think a rock cliff in here would be good. And another thing I do have, and I haven't even looked at it, but I was going to do it at Mercury Farms. Where is that? I have no idea where it is. And I don't think you even know what I'm talking about. Is it under farmhouses? No. Is it under... Oh, wait. Probably the obvious one. I didn't say obviously. I said the obvious one. Is it... yeah, here we go. Some white fencing. I could put that around the cliff. So it'll remind me, like, hey, stupid, don't drive this way, because that would be a disaster. So, yeah, we got some straw to pick up. The bioheating plant will probably get that. And we need to bring the truck. Well, the truck is already up here, but the truck needs to go down. It needs to grab the trailer, 90,000 liter trailer, get some of this wheat out of this upper silo, and feed the pigs. Yeah, they don't need that much, but I can store it down the silo down there, any extra. Because I definitely don't need that much wheat up here. We're to get much more wheat, so I may have to make 2 trips down. And we'll probably have to sell some pigs today because if I let it go through the in-game overnight hours, we will fill up now and I'll lose basically $1,000 every half hour. So the pigs are worth $1,000 when you sell them, and reproduction rate is at a half an hour. So yeah, I'm losing $2,000 an hour if the pen gets full. I'll have to take care of the orchard. I think a lot of little things cleaning up. As for the straw, I'm not going to be too worried about swapping the fields over as quickly. So yeah, basically I need to let Courseplay do its work down here. I need to get the CR. There's tons of work. You know all the work. You're following along, and you probably know better than I do what's going on. But I think we're going to wrap up for today, guys. We got some chicken coops down, free-range chickens. More money on the way because eggs are kind of the way to go, in my opinion, in FS19 for animals. Well, some can say horses as well, but chickens seem to be more the thing. But like I said, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.